Who's this guy?
Fish, look at him.
Like and subscribe to see more videos.
So yep, this is the rebuild essentially, except for everything else that I've been working on, obviously, and cleaning up and getting ready. Piston rings, wrist pin clips, different things. All the gaskets we need, new spark plug, our reeds, new gaskets, new bolts for that. Our bitchin' new cylinder. I mean, does that thing look awesome or what? All stock, no sleeve. We're gonna be measuring up some ring gap today, but look at this. Oh yeah. Perfect fit. And we'll measure up some ring gap. I'll kind of talk about that, see if I can teach you guys something or maybe tell you how to do it wrong. Oil, you know, we go and change the oil, new different things. Some 2-stroke oil. New filter, because we definitely need one of those. And that's it. Looks good, doesn't it? Can't wait to put everything together and whatnot. It's gonna be so sick, but let's measure up some ring gap. Now, you don't want your ring gap to be bigger than, 13. So, if you'll be able to see that. Don't want it to be bigger than 13. 14's okay. I mean, really anything bigger than 14, no good. And anything tighter than 10, I mean, good luck kicking it. So we're gonna throw these things in here, see what it looks like, see what our gap is. If it's too tight, we'll file it. If it's good, we're good to go. So let's get to it. Man, that thing looks good, right? Whew. So does that thing. Oh yeah. This thing is gonna rip, boys and gals. All right, so slide your ring into the bottom of the cylinder. A little squeeze. Get her set in there nice. Take your piston. Push her down in there. About midway. Take your feeler gauge. Just try the 13 off the go. Tight. 12. Sorry, I had to get myself some light and blind. I can't see nothing. Looks like 12 makes it in there, which is pretty perfect, really. It's pretty awesome. Let's see if I can get the 13 in there, maybe. Maybe I was just not getting her in there right. Oh yeah. It's perfect. That ring's perfect. Sweet. So, one ring down, pull her out nice and easy. Try not to score the cylinder. Set that one aside. Take the other one. Repeat process. A little tight. Let's see here. $12. So 12 fits in there. Really, I think that's pretty good. Rather have it nice and tight, some good compression. Might be a little hard to kick, but should be minty fresh. So that's how you measure up ring gap on your bike. Quite simple. Shine some light on this operation. Oh yes, man, this thing is so nice. Worth the money. Sick. So I didn't explain it too well when I was doing that, and I was a little rushed earlier. But what we're measuring is that little gap right there. That is your ring gap. I'm using an old cylinder and an old ring just to show you. And you know what I was doing there, just taking the feeler gauge like so, and sticking it in there, you know, measuring between the gap. These ones are old and worn, so they're huge, but the other ones were perfect. So that's what we were doing there with the feeler gauge, measuring that little gap right there. That is your ring gap. So we were good on all that. It was minty. And we'll probably try a couple other things today. I think I'm gonna clean the Airbox out on my bike and get it all cleaned up for the new air filter, and you know, dump the old oil out. I don't think I'm gonna put the new oil in, but we'll get it ready for that and whatnot. And so we'll see what we can get into. But that's how you measure your ring gap. Here she is, the star of the show. Still in hibernation. Got her all wrapped up and stuff, keeping stuff out and whatnot, but we're gonna clean that mess out today. Yeah, that's in the Airbox. So yeah, we're gonna get that out, and then once I clean it, you know, this is fender going over into the Airbox. That's where it's obviously coming in. I think I'm gonna put a little piece of Gorilla tape or something there, some 200-mile-an-hour tape, you know, try to keep some of that from doing that again. We got our new filter, but we'll get that all cleaned out and nice and minty. Clean inside the boot, even though I looked in there, it's not dirty at all because the filter was good. But we'll do that, and then we'll change the oil on this thing, and it'll be awesome. Let's do it. Filter out. not bad. Super clean on the inside, just outside dirty. Down in there is nice and clean. And I'll give it a little wipe with the rag, and then I'm gonna put tape over this, and then I'll clean all this out so I don't have to pull the airbox out of the bike, which I probably should pull it out, but I don't want to. So I'm gonna do that real quick and then show you how clean it is once I'm done. Filter off cage. You can see what it used to look like. So definitely need to change it for sure. It's a little bit better, right? Way better. Like I said, I'm gonna put a little piece of tape here or something to try to keep that dirt out for next time. But for now, I'm just gonna throw the cage back in it without the filter because we're not ready for the new one yet. I just wanted to get it cleaned out. So let's dump this oil real quick. See if I can remember how to change the oil on this thing. All right, first thing you're gonna wanna do, flip your bike completely over, topsy-turvy like right here. Get your drain pan out. No, I'm just bullshitting. We're gonna take some compressed air. Which ain't got the compressor on yet, but take some compressed air, some carburetor cleaner, and we're gonna spray out the inside of the bottom end a little bit and spray some air in there. See if we can get some stuff out of there if there's anything trapped. And yeah, that's why we got this thing flipped upside down on itself. Get that thing cleaned out. Yeah, that's why we dumped the oil though, so we could do this professional, right? Drain the oil. Main drain, 17. Right there. And then there's a 10 mil right here that when I check my level, normally I pull this out, you know, put the cap back in the bottom, pull this out, fill it up until oil starts coming out of here. That's when I know it's full. But we're gonna pull that, drain it real quick, see how it looks. Shot, I guess. Doesn't look too bad. It's a little dirty. I didn't change it for a while, but looks good. All right, it drained out real good. Nice and empty how I want it. I have new crush washers, but we're gonna put them on when we put the new oil in. So I'm just gonna stab this back in there. I got a new one for this and for the other drain bolt, I guess if you wanna call it. So stab these things back in there. And yep. So I just wanted to show you that I did in fact drain the oil. I was just messing with you, but so I've already kind of started and just cleaning off some gasket material, you know, since it's upside down, less chance of stuff getting in there. And I already blew some times in there, a couple times up in there, and I did see a little chunk of something go flying out, but I couldn't find it. I looked around, but so I'm gonna continue the process. Blowing her out a little, cleaning her out, and that'll be it. Get her all nice and clean. And no chunks in there. I already saw, like I said, saw a little chunk come out. I just didn't see where it went, or I would show y'all. But that's pretty much it. So the next time, you know, once I finish here cleaning this up and flip it back over and whatever, the next time I set hands on this bike, we will be putting it back together. It'll all be getting rebuilt, top end back on, and it'll be ready, because this is the final thing I wanted to do. Clean it out, get whatever debris out of there. That's why we're doing what we got going on here. You know, get it nice and clean, and it'll be ready. So pretty much the next video is gonna be putting this thing back together. All our nice new parts and everything, and all my hard work I've been doing. Hopefully it pays off. Looney. She wants to see what's going on, but so that's it. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And like I said, next video, we'll be rebuilding this thing. So thank everybody, and have a good night.